Hi, I'm Tim Sales. I'm the creative professional presenter and the founder of FirstClassMLMTools.com. Those who can present well are the most effective people in the world. That's what I want to help you become. For the last 20 years, I've worked with CEOs of major MLM corporations, top income earners, and individual distributors like yourself, teaching them how to design and make effective product and business presentations. I've also taught them how to overcome objections, both face-to-face and on the phone. This, of course, helps them sell more products and sponsor more people into their business. All right, on to the final question or objection I'm going to discuss with you, and it is, can I succeed at it, they ask? I recommend you have parts of the discussion that follows with your prospect, whether they state this as an objection or not. I've rarely found a person who had absolute confidence that they could succeed in the business. Oh, sure, I've had those arrogant people who claim they can do anything, and they either don't start or are out of the business after talking to the one friend they were sure would do it. I've also had many arrogant people who claim they were going to make me so much money and only cost me time and did nothing. But most people have a little uncertainty about it. I truly feel the objection of can I do it is the objection behind most, if not all, objections. If you just think about this, at some time throughout the prospect's exposure to the network marketing industry or your company, they're going to find out how much money can be made. Normally this causes them to withdraw because they know they can't make that kind of money. But what they're doing is looking at the whole picture instead of looking at each component of it. If you ask them to look at just the first component and ask them if they can do that, most of the time they will say, yes, I can do that. By you doing this, you're basically taking the largeness of the business and breaking it down into doable parts. The way to start this is to talk to your prospect about things they've succeeded at in the past. Every person has succeeded at something, even if you have to take them back to riding a bicycle. Obviously, make sure you're speaking at the prospect's level on this. If they've been very successful, praise them for what they've done, and then ask something like, so how did you become so successful at whatever they've been successful at? You don't need to do baby steps with prospects that have been very successful. Just facilitate their looking in the past to figure out how they learn how to do what they were so successful at. People's success formulas are almost always the same. They just kept doing it until they figured it out. They could have been coached, they could have read or listened to learn about it, they could have had a mentor, or they could have done it wrong every way possible until they succeeded at it. But all of these are basically the same. They just did it. So get them talking about it. If they name something and say, oh, I was just a natural from day one, ask them what made them a natural at it. Sometimes this can give you a great example to use. If not, ask additional questions to find something else. You want them to see that things they have accomplished started out as being difficult. They ended up finding a way to do it. Once they've told you about this thing they accomplished, praise them. Then ask, what part of the business seems difficult to you? Is it getting customers or is it getting business associates? It doesn't matter what they reply. Say, don't look at the whole business right now. I want you to only look as far as your first training with me. Do you think you can learn how to be interested in another person instead of trying to impress them? Think you can learn that with me training you how? Well, that's all you need to be asking yourself right now, because I'm going to train you. We'll take each step just like that until you can do it all. If you like this video, I've created dozens more that are designed to increase your skills and help you immediately implement techniques and phrases so you will be way more effective at presenting your business and products. My method of handling objections and closing is very unique in the way I show the utmost respect to the prospect. If you want another huge VIP benefit, visit www.firstclassmlmpresentation.com to pick up your free presenting mini course.